A number of organizations, as we've reported, exist in the city of La Crosse to help the local homeless population. Well, now one of them is using a new grant to make more of a difference.
Organizers go to Houska Park almost every day, and as News 8 Now's Romano explains, Rob Romano, that thanks to the grant money, their trip is going to be a lot easier, Rob.
And that's right, Amy and Ken. Since 2020, the executive director of the What I Need Now, or WIN organization, has been going down to Houska Park to help the homeless. Now, Sue Graff and her nonprofit partner Brian Holiday will drive to Houska in a new van filled with resources.
Some water, some socks, some shoes.
Philip Madison has been homeless for a few years, and he feels like the new cargo van at Houska Park
It's a blessing.
is an act of God.
It's just a blessing, for her to take her time, come down here and do this.
The her that Philip is referring to is Sue Graff. She's executive director of the nonprofit that recently purchased this new van filled with supplies for the homeless, thanks to some help from the La Crosse Community Foundation.
Well, we get to know people and try to help them wherever they are in their journey with whatever it is that brought them to being homeless.
Graff has been coming down to Houska since March 2020, right after the closing of Catholic Charities Franciscan Hospitality House, when she and her now nonprofit partner Brian Holiday lost their jobs.
And when it closed, neither of us had anything to do. We were both unemployed, so we just loaded up the car.
The assistance that Graff and Holiday provide comes as La Crosse's homeless population is on the rise. And from May until July 11th, there was an increase of at least 30 tents here at Houska Park.
Just surviving is a full-time job.
Jeff Sampson appreciates the help. He's been homeless since the COVID-19 pandemic began. Sampson hopes the homeless are treated with more dignity going forward.
There should be a homeless person in these council meetings where they're making decisions about the homeless population. Why aren't they represented?
Amidst the sea of humanity at Houska, Graff says she's decided not to retire and travel at this stage of her life because she feels called to help.
I couldn't just drop all the people I had served through the years at the Warming Center and the Hospitality House. I couldn't just walk away. And so I really love what I do.
An official with Coulee Cap says the number of homeless living in the city of La Crosse is still being counted, but the initial estimate is at least 150. That includes the people living at Houska Park. Amy and Ken, back to you.
All right, thank you, Rob. In June alone, WIN reported 823 encounters with the local homeless population.
If you or someone you know is experiencing homelessness, you can contact the Reach Center or Coulee Cap and get connected with resources. And we'll, of course, post those links to both on news8000.com.